Hello everyone and welcome to Corey Loses. Today we're going to be showing off the bit of the stream that I had to cut from the episode. If you watch the Mon Calamari episode of the main Pentastar alignment playthrough, it ended with me saving and saying that we'd be continuing from that save. This is what happened between the end of that, or between when that save was made and the end of that stream. If you are only concerned about what happens in the actual playthrough, you don't really need to watch this, but this is just for anyone who's interested in seeing the bug that occurred and my futile attempts to fix it within the playthrough's existing save. So it's something that I have been able to resolve for the actual build of the mod. It's just not something that I could fix within the save that we had going. So again, this is something that won't really impact, the stuff you're seeing in this video won't have anything to do with the rest of the playthrough going forward, but it does show some of the troubleshooting process and more streamy goodness. So if you want to see it, this is what it is. If you would rather skip it and just wait for the actual episode 28, free to do that too. So either way, if you do watch it, hope you enjoy it. If you don't, see you next time. I mean, we're what? This would be about the equivalent of episode 29. And we haven't had a single crash yet, so that's good. They all just retreated back there.
Coming around.
We're gonna use the old Thrawn and Gone maneuver. That's where you attack Thrawn and then you're gone. I mean, Django, if they get to Era 5, then the Empire of the Hand can get the Thrawn clone.
Fallout.
Another raid fleet.
Out. Let's go. We've located the enemy. Keep going. This way.
Okay,
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements cancelled.
the best way to do this. Right there.
Heading to destination.
Nowhere to go. Losing power.
Yes, Commander.
Losing control.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I'll take care of this. I can't switch position. Taking fire.
The guy has this weird habit of spamming interdictors, both the Mobile Edge and the Star Destroyer, and using them to attack. That was more the case in the demo because of how expensive the ships were. Apparently the AI really cares about the price of the ship, where it assumes that if it's more expensive, it's because it's better. So we just reduce the price, and they're usually better about it. And then eventually when we're able to, like, a lot of our AI changes are going to be coming in the next release. Like 2.2, we're trying to change some of the basic behaviors that we can, but in terms of like fully rewriting a lot of the stuff that we'd like to, that will be in 2.3. So there'll still be some stuff that's not ideal yet, but that will be something that we're hoping to work on more.
Awaiting your orders.
Unable to shake them. Where are the others? Taking fire. Shields almost
Awaiting your
gone.
command.
I've been hit. Cover me now. Attack formations.
Like AI changes are a lot more in-depth
Engage.
and require a lot more work in like the Lua scripts and, well, the AI files, which are a lot more difficult to mod the way you'd want. Like any kind of AI programming is
Our target priority
harder
is
to
the
get to
laser
any specific result, but
reporting in.
we're gonna need to get them
We're
to retreat
moving out.
now.
Choose your reinforcements.
Location confirmed.
We can't with Kane. His
Advancing.
engines are gone.
Taking fire.
At
Confirmed.
maximum unit capacity.
Roger that. Full speed.
Okay, let's we're getting him up there. So we'll get Outland to destroy the coins.
Form up. Destroy the engines.
Locking on. Regroup. Commander, they're hitting us.
Destroyer here. We've got them on scopes.
And
IPV reporting.
yeah, raiders can come up a little bit more.
Copied.
I've got him.
By that I mean our raiders, not like the raid fleet. I don't think it'll be too big of a problem. It's just the
Copied.
HV gun we gotta worry about.
Falling out of formation.
Awaiting command.
Blasted scum.
Reporting. Fire. Our launch bay is gone. The iron cannons are offline.
Once this ISD is dead, we're gonna move. Actually, I think the Praetor is fine up here.
The lasers
We'll just
have
put
been
in some extra
destroyed.
stuff to help with
Our shields are
Choose
down.
your
Kane
reinforcements.
over here.
We're moving out.
Because I would rather protect
Star
Kane than
Destroyer
not.
standing by.
Nowhere to go.
But it won't be a problem. Like it's just gonna spin around there.
Losing control. We're being targeted. I can't switch position. Squad, move in.
Nope. One thing we still need to change about the Praetor is that while we've reduced the ranges of the weapons, it still thinks its range is that high, so you have to manually move it in a bit farther
Choose
for it to
your
properly attack how it
reinforcements.
should be.
Right away.
At
Moving out.
maximum unit capacity.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Even though he's lost his shields, most of the SSD health is in the hard points and not in the shields. So it can be a bit misleading.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
The HV gun's not helping though. Will the Eclipse 2 be a thing in Era 3 or Operation Shadowhand, or do you think that would be way too OP for the IR? We're only using one Eclipse, we're not going to have both. Because it's like, oh, you've killed the Eclipse, now kill the Eclipse. So it's really just kind of redundant.
Yes, Commander. Open fire.
Enemies
Attack
in
that
range.
target. Attacking target.
Engaging the enemy. All battery commence firing.
There's the raid.
Stay in formation. Draw their
Station's
fire.
down.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's get Assailant over here. It can clear off the fighters from Outland.
Awaiting orders.
Now, if you guys retreated, you could keep your ships, and I wouldn't have to destroy them all.
The lasers are our target.
Awaiting your command.
Awaiting your orders. Move out.
Target locked.
Especially with how long it actually takes to make SSD models.
Our primary
We'd
target
rather
is
use that
those
for something like the...
Take out the
oh,
iron
you need to
cannons.
get closer so you can actually shoot it. We'd rather use that for something like the Mandator 2, so we can have the Dominion and Megador be separate ships, and because we also need that for Fall of the Republic.
Awaiting your command.
And then we've got to design
Opening fire
some
on
like
the
Hapen and
torpedo
Siruvi SSDs, plus the third faction for... I think the third new faction for Ascendancy. So... we've got enough artwork as it is without adding in the Eclipse 2, which is just going to be redundant. Palpatine has returned. As before, he has put his faith into overblown superweapons, and as before, it shall be his downfall. Once again, Palpatine will fall, and the galaxy will be ripe for the picking by the alignment.
Crews are online.
Where is he? Uh-oh. Did I get Palpatine? Why is this showing up here?
Star Destroyer reporting in.
What the fuck?
Reporting. Move out.
Tactical battle imminent.
We shall be there shortly. Star Destroyer reporting in.
There's Pelion.
Right away.
Like, I don't think these are actually on our faction.
Tactical battle imminent.
Because we can't see it. You'd be remaking the skin or the model of the Vengeance since you were mentioning how much you dislike it. No, basically for the reason I just said, we wouldn't want to make the Eclipse too. The Vengeance would be like really far down on our priority list of stuff to redo, because it's only in one place for one hero and one of the 3 mods. And as much as I dislike it, part of that is just the design of the ship. So we'd have to essentially redesign the ship to be up to modern standards for any kind of ship design. Another raid fleet?
Right away. Moving out.
There they are.
But
Blast them.
yeah, it'd be
Heading out.
it's just too far down that priority list for us to really worry about it.
We've lost the main engines.
Fallout.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I'll have to check some of the spawns for... Oh, I think I know why. I don't know why. That's a lie.
Let's move out. Fire at will.
Unless the Lewis script for it just picked the wrong faction, which it could have done. Because he's not technically
Let's go.
on our faction, like, we don't
Attacking.
have him anywhere.
Target locked.
Targeting.
Target critical.
I have them now.
Oh, you jerks. There we go.
Moving out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Just get back to our territory, and we'll
Heading
figure
out.
out what went on there.
Star Destroyer
So it
reporting
thinks
in.
we have this, for whatever reason.
Unit in production.
Vehicle in production.
Live testing. The Pentastar, that's not an issue. The Pentastar alignment using this, because I think this GC is actually using the 2.1
Reporting, sir.
error change coding, which didn't actually progress the Pentastar alignment, because the PA doesn't change their tech after error 2. The only thing is, the only problem here is whether or not it's actually spawning the stuff for the right faction.
Cruiser reporting.
Alright, so back to Maldrude. I mean, that's part of why they don't get the extra
Reporting,
stuff,
sir.
Dark Exile, but the other thing is that the Warlords, we can't lock units for them, so we can't add anything new without them still keeping the old stuff, which means the build bar would fill up a lot faster,
Inspecting unit.
and they already have to have the roles covered, so there's not really much we could give them that wouldn't be completely redundant. With the other factions, we can swap them around. Like with the Imperial Remnant, New Republic, and Empire of the Hand, you can unlock and lock units using the story scripting, but you can't use the story scripting for... How do you get the... Oh no, that's Scythe. So it doesn't really make a difference for us. The benefit that going to Era 3 was supposed to have is helping the Remnants and the New Republic. So did they not get Palpatine? No, the bug would just be in where stuff was spawning, because this is using the 2.15 era script code, era change code for the most part. And I'm not sure exactly how much was changed before this part.
RPV reporting.
Let's just go. Let's take that out.
Invasion commencing.
I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to Alt-Tab and I'm going to look at it. So hold on, we're going to the we're going to Notepad. I'll probably try to remember to cut this out of this XML stuff out of the final videos, but there's the LP files, XML, Conquest, Art of War. So let's see. Pentastar. Empire story name is Empire 44 AI. The Pentastar story was that one. Some mods such as FOC Alliance and AOTR have up closer to lower atmospheric battles close to the planet's surface. Will this happen in Thrawn as well? We're thinking about it, but the thing is, we want to get planet models that we actually like up close like that. Like some of the ones, we want the battles to be readable against it. One of the problems I have with those battles in AOTR is that there's the one where it's just like blinding because the planet is pure white for snow, but there's also the other ones where you can't really see the ships against the background, and I really don't enjoy that. So we'd have to make sure that things stand out properly to do it. And we're planning on redoing pretty much all the planet models and all the backgrounds and all that stuff next version, which would be when we want to do that. So, all right. So that all looks like that's working. Which one has the GC script attached to it? And this is still using the old way of doing the story files too. This is completely changed in the new build. But, yeah, GC Art of War is in the Empire AI files. So, we need this one. And let's go to data scripts, story. This is the old Art of War one. That's one of the problems with having to break off the branch into an LP branch instead of just using the thing as it happens. Because it's Dark Empire spawn. There we go. That's why it is set to spawn for Pentastar. So I know it says spawn list Dawa, but that doesn't really matter. What we're gonna do, because we made that save right before, I'm gonna close that. No, yeah, so P Empire, that's why, okay, makes sense. P Empire equals find player Empire. Yeah. There we go. So let's fix Star 2. This is the fleet we got. Emperor Palpatine team, MTC sensor, Fine Planet Abyss. I'm gonna go into the new data. XML. Is Pox's utility in the original one? Data, scripts, story. And we'll just mulligan the Thrawn battle there. Yeah, I'll check the Dawa one in a minute, but I'm trying to make sure that if the change owner utilities are actually in that. Acquire, spawn game knowledge team. No, it doesn't look like it. OP, data, scripts, library, change owner utilities is part of that. Okay. So let's grab that. So I'm pretty sure this should work on load. Change owner utilities. Or the spawn list. Okay. The fun thing about doing an LP while you're developing the mod is you have to work on it in 2 places at once. But that should do it. Okay, I think those Lua changes should still apply, because you can even change the Lua scripts while you're in game, and it usually is fine. So let's see how this works.
Heavy victory standing by.
Heavy victory standing by.
Moving to coordinates.
Tactical battle imminent.
I don't think we'll have the raid fleet this time either. And we'll see how this works.
IPV reporting.
Oh,
Location confirmed. Advancing.
got another raid fleet.
Enemy forces ahead.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements canceled.
Location confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed. Right away. Moving out. Heading out.
At
Fall out.
maximum unit capacity.
Closing on target.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Intercepting. Pursuing enemy forces.
This question right here is also a question to mods in general, such as Funk Alliance and Yoda mod. The mod works, then crashes, then loads associated. Then all loads associated with the mod crash the game upon.
Engaging the enemy.
Honestly, if you are playing FOC Alliance, it's going to crash multiple times, all the time. But
Under control. Go after them. Watch him. He's coming around. Returning to your position. Losing power. I'll take care of this. Getting a lock.
Enemies in range.
He's headed your direction. Regroup. Losing control. I can't switch position. Closing on target. Narrowing position.
what do we, New Republic. So New Republic wants in on the Thrawn killing action.
Pursuing enemy forces. Gun them down. Tightening up. Taking him out. Let's finish him. I'm hit. Engaging the enemy. Watch your back.
I don't think it's that they're unfinished. I think it's just that they're... At least Alliance is poorly made. I've never really played Yoden mod.
Take out the iron cannons.
Attack formation. I'm on this one. Go after the stragglers.
Alright, let's get in there.
All batteries commence firing.
For another attack. Under control. TIE interceptor here. More enemy craft. Watch him. He's coming around.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's move out. Let's go. Location
Unit
confirmed.
capacity.
Target locked. Get returning to your position.
Looks like the New Republic's going to take out the rest of the Imperial forces, so we'll just hit the Golans that are hitting us. And then the Remnant will try to retreat as soon as they can, I think. But really, we don't need to do anything. But problem is the
Awaiting command. Attacking.
engines on Kane got taken out again.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Fired with.
No, he doesn't have engines. Fuck, man. His engine hard points are gone. And his shields are down, and that's always risky. Okay, did it work this time? God damn it. So it's still loading the old one. That's unfortunate.
Crews are online.
Because what it's supposed to do is switch the control of the planet. This stuff would leave. So I guess it won't load the new Lua script. Check one more time. War, Planet Base, Empire, yeah. Oh well. Silvermoon, that's because it's giving us the full unit roster that they're supposed to have there.
Star Destroyer
So
reporting in.
our Cedrus and our Palpatine are over there. I don't think we can get Terra 4.
Star Destroyer reporting.
We'll have to
in.
just go back to what we were doing.
Order
Tactical
confirmed.
battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent.
God damn it, Maldrude, get out of there.
Coming around.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh well.
Awaiting your command. Forward. Full speed. Moving. Right away.
Choose
We've
your
located the
reinforcements.
enemy.
Really not that much here. So we can just...
Heading to destination.
Reinforcements en route. At maximum unit capacity.
Got back from being AFK for a bit. What do we have, Palpatine? So the Lua script for the GC, it had it assigned to the Pentastar alignment, when the Era 3 Era 3 and 4 era change events happened.
Where'd he go?
I tried to fix it, but I guess it still loads with the original settings after the GC is started, which I don't think it should. But I'm gonna see if I can, between the episodes here, because I think if I add new functions, it'll work properly. So we can still probably get around it. But I'm gonna see if that
We brought
works.
them on stage.
It will happen with Dala if we could get there, because she had the same coding setup. Which, this is all completely redone in the actual full build, because one of the main things I was actually working on was getting the story scripting set up for the GCs, because it's using a pretty different format now. But unfortunately for the playthrough, that means we can't do it. I did.
I'll take care of this. Getting a lock.
I think there's one more thing I can actually try, but I'd have to spend some time on it. And I'd have to go back to that save. So I think what I'm going to do is we will end the stream here. I'm going to, because we're already about 3 hours in. I'm intended to go to 4 anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try those things. I'm going to... The next episode will restart from that battle with Thrawn, and I'll see if I can get it to work properly, because I have a theory on how I can do it. So anyways, thanks for coming out, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, aside from this Era 3 bug here. But in the next episode, we'll try to take care of, well, that era change issue, and also we'll see if we can get the Greater Maldrude to finally stop taking over the entire galaxy. So anyways, thanks again for coming, everyone. There is a link in the description to the Discord server for anyone who wants to join that. If anyone has any more questions, we have the forums, we have the Discord server, there's the YouTube comments, all that stuff. But have good holiday time, everyone. The next stream, we're not going to be doing the Monday night stream, obviously, because that I'm pretty sure that is Christmas exactly, and I'm going to be out doing stuff. So we should be back in time for the Wednesday or Thursday stream. I'll put it up on the schedule. I'm going to try to redo the art over the next few days for the channel, and we should have the actual stream schedule show up on the Twitch channel. But anyways, thanks again for coming out, and I will see you next time. Bye.